Alright, welcome back. We're doing things. I don't know at this point. Okay. Our sort of goal is to start getting a machine learning model set up here for meme recognizing images. A few things I need to figure out. So, lots of research. I think I'm going to try a new format where this whole long form video, like me going through this process totally uncut, maybe besides points where I like totally leave the room, it's going to be an unlisted video, or at least some sort of other video, and then at the end, once I'm done, I'm just going to explain what I did, and hope that that's good. Sort of my plan. Alright. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is just... I think I may want to go back to the data set. This works. Alright. We're going to go for 2016 US election. Not what we're using. I should probably just bookmark this. That would be a smart idea. What am I doing? 2016 election memes. Here is kernels, and so yeah, I just want to look at kernels for this guy. Just sort of want to see what they're using for. That's way too much work for what I want to do. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, here's our data set. I'm gonna pin that to the bookmark so that way I don't have to search it again. I just want to see what they're using for the image. I don't know what I should be using. Do. That literally does nothing. Yeah, this is like R or something. Not into that sort of stuff. Oh my goodness. Ultimately, I don't think is there much that we need to do in terms of like, we don't want to mess with the images really. More than anything, I guess it's just pointing our code to the right images. Right. And then we might have to like convert an image into an array of pixels. That will probably have to be done. But then at that point, we're just like, hey, machine learning model, take in this training data, match it with the expected output, which is just what we already have. So actually, this probably isn't going to be as hard as I think. Okay. So let's see, like, I'm smart. Turning image into array. This is what we want. So yeah, we did need CB2. So I feel good. I feel better. Q. That's awesome. It's really simple. I'm just going to save this. Oh. Apparently I don't have that. CB2 dots. What were you using before? CB2. Oh, I guess it's just a thing that says. Sound like really British there. Oh, I guess we're not. I don't. It's a bad state for me right now. God. Okay. So this is valid. I'm just gonna comment that out for now. So we need to do something where we hook up. We go through. How are we gonna do that? How are we going to... Train machine learning model on images. Boom. 5 lines of code, wow. Oh my god, but this isn't a 5-line of code thing. This is the most useless thing. Never mind. I want to go machine learning algorithm for image recognition. Sure. Yeah, technically we're gonna switch over to deep learning eventually. Where do we just go with deep learning right now? I feel like deep learning is a lot more complicated to get set up. Text recognition algorithm Python. No, it sucks. OCR sorta sucks. Oh yeah, I remember seeing this. We were looking at stuff. Yikes. Okay. Before anything, I need to get the looping structure right. So we sort of need to steal this. So we want to loop through the CSV. Don't need an image counter. We're not going to be doing anything like that. But we do need to iterate through the rows. And we need to get the ID and the caption. So we don't need to try this stuff, which is great. I don't even think we get a Unicode decoder anymore because we set the right encoding. But it's better to have the accept in there otherwise. Alright, so now we're looping through right. you know, we're doing our thing. I like this. I don't necessarily like how I did this as a solution, but it works for us. All right. I'm going to steal a line from my CSGO project. I guess the thing that makes the most sense here. God, was that dumb? Nah, it doesn't matter. So I think we actually, since we're already doing this, I think at this point, when we go through, we can't do this exact sort of. Alright. As dumb as this may seem, because it is dumb, I'm going to loop through each row. And then at that point, I'm going to add another column to each spreadsheet. And what that's going to be is on each row, we're going to convert the image to a numpy array. And then that way, it's just going to make our life easier because we loop through and all that data is on the same pandas data frame and it's all conveniently placed, which is really nice. So here's what we're going to do after I say all this. I think I'm a good programmer. Okay. So we're just going to use this to create a new column as we go through. Well, if it already exists. Alright, here's what we're doing. We're going to add another file. Create a new file. This is like main data preprocessing. Basically what I want to do with this is going to be like our script to sort of clean up the data that we have right now because it's bad. I want to separate this out from other files. That way our meme trainer file can be entirely just for meme training. I feel real good. Okay, perfect. So now that we go through this, man, I really should have done this when I downloaded the images, but we're not going to go through that again. So now that we're in here, we have the file dir. Okay, so we just do a image equals whatever it was. I'm just going to copy it. That's what we want, and then our file path is going to be whatever we used here, here. This is what I want. What? Okay, wrong thing. Wrong thing. So we're using images plus fileder. So now we're in our actual directory plus, and this should just be each picture. We need to do an if check to make sure that these guys are not. We're not going to concern ourselves with directories right now, but in the future we could say, like, if it's a directory, loop through all the files and then add that to one massive array, but don't want to do that right now. So where's this going to say? We need to make sure that our thing is not a, whoa, check if file isn't a directory. Does that make sense? Okay, so we need to import OS as well. And then we say if we're going to create a new, like, image path, perfect. I'll take this out, place that in there, and we'll say if images plus fileder plus the string of the ID we're going to have to use regex, create regex string. Ew, not Python 2. Regex tester? It's been so long since I've done regex. Ugh. What's the best way to go about this? Probably regex. Regex check for file extension. Whoa, why? Okay. Re. PNG or JPEG exists Python. The question is if, oh, there's so many images. Did these guys like basically say, no. There is no way of knowing. There we have that ID. 456. Perfect. And instead of this, we have, it's only for JavaScript, but hopefully that works. .ping or .jpeg. Regex tester Python. Yay! That's what I needed. .png. Perfect. So now we have a valid regex. Now I need to remember how to actually create a regex. Regex string. Dude. Python. Things are just too complicated sometimes. Search directory for regex string. Okay, whatever. Here, we can just do this, and the os dot, and this goes back to our original question. If file exists Python. I'm gonna die. Thank you. That's all you need to give. Path is file, and then we just say image path plus .jpeg or whoa. So sorry. Hopefully I remember to cut that out, or else rip. Or is image path plus .ping. this has to be an elif, because we won't know. Image path plus .jpeg. Should probably put that in string. Couldn't understand anybody that would want to watch this. Oh god. Okay, except that we want this to be ping Q. QQ. Awesome. So we do that. Now we have the image loaded. And theoretically, we call this thing once. Which is why we're going to run... did I close that? New column. Pandas. Okay, that works. So we're just going to say this df image data equals does not exist. Just use that because calculus is on my mind. We do that. We also just want to put another try in here. Since we're doing file I/O, bound to have a problem probably. And we'll just say except error, exception, print exception. Alright. So then we say this and then we say row image data equals I am, and then the same thing over here. And with that, theoretically would work, right? Because we're looping through every image, we get the image path, which has that unique ID. While we're running. Hopefully that's a good sign. Hopefully it's moving. I don't know if it's actually doing anything. That really just worked? No. Of course not. Whoa. Alright, so that definitely failed. What's our first one, Bernie? WhatsApp. One 2016. Okay, why aren't we editing? Oh, that's because we're doing everything in memory. We're not saving it back to a file. Nice. Okay. So hopefully, you can just go like df dot or pd dot save CSV. Oh no, it's 2 CSV. Ah. Wait, what? Save data frame as CSV. 2 CSV. Yeah. Why is this not showing up? File name. How does this work? Oh, because you have to call it on an actual data frame. There you go. Now are you good? Oh my goodness, mate. So for each row that we get a unique row identifier, and I'm able to target each particular column. Pandas. Let's print out. See what's going on here. So let's print out row image data. Run it. Oh, that would be why. Okay, this may actually be working in terms of setting this equal. It just looks like it is not finding files right. So let's print out image path. Oh, that would be why. What? Images / Democrat. Built-in function ID. Me too. I said image ID. Oh, I passed in ID. I'm big brain. Might be working. There were exceptions that occurred. Bernie. Come on, bud. It's Burn, actually. I like in the dataset, it distinctly said Bernie is different than Burn. Okay, now we actually might be messing up. At least we know that the image path is getting the right thing now. It's like all the images are exceptions. Can I just print out what the exception is? It's just going to give me the same garbage, yeah. Wait, let's stop this and see what's happening. Okay, and then we gotta bring this back one. Just see what error we'll get. Mode is an invalid keyword. There we go. That's good. That's really good. Fantastic. Burn is still not updating though. Bernie? No. Well, the cool thing is, I guess, that we're not getting any exceptions. JK. This is why we have our exceptions. But that was pretty good. That's what we need to see. Oh, oops. I didn't mean to make those all comments. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I did not do that. Alright, so now we know that we're doing something. So it's printing out a line. This is the line before it gets set, and then this is the data afterwards. And then we're trying to resave the file. So one thing we definitely need to make sure. 219, perfect. So at least now we're targeting the file. And now I just want to print the entire data frame. Okay, that's what I want. Perfect. So it's still not setting the data. I think row's just an arbitrary thing. How do you get a particular row? Unnamed 0? What are those? Uh-oh. I am messing this up. Oh, buddy. Will this work? I can always just grab these again, so... Haha, so many errors. That is not helping on my cause. at C. So what's C? C is the row, and then X is the column. Alright. C is the row, X is the column. And this is image data equals IM. I'll end up dropping, and I think just overall cleaning all of this stuff. I'll have the data eventually, but let's try and get this working first. Copy this guy, paste it. Oh, no, debug. Guess we're debugging. Oh, we're getting a ton of errors. Let's see what's going on. Yes. Before I do this, I should probably like find out print row. So what is row? And then do another print. Maybe another one too. Okay. It's one row. I don't know if I can actually set anything. So is the index perfect? Df index. I should probably debug this. Alright, so index is 0 here. Setting data in iter rows pandas. Ah. Perfect. Okay, this is now what we're using. Dude, I hate how much, like, all these rows that got created. I'll drop them. I can still have this breakpoint in. Dot lock, and we just want to use the index, and then we want to use image data. Okay, it's okay with that. Okay. It yet seems to no avail. We are printing this before, though. Wow, it's going fast now. All these are still do not exist. Okay, I gotta take off this print. I'm gonna get seizure. Or actually just make these comments. I want to debug it right before it saves it to a file. Boom, here's our data frame full of datas in the frames. Oh no. Huh. That shouldn't be an issue. It's our particular row. Oh, we're getting a ton of errors again. Again. That's when we're using this. Alright. I have no idea what that means. Let's do a little proof of concept here. Hi. Hi. No reading image or anything. Just a nice little hi. I guess that has to read the image. Alright, that should be enough. It's getting worse. Hi, you know. Ooh, some of these are Imgur. Why? Why would you do this? Oh, because the file name is Pietsch. Okay. Okay, that's great. So is, like, the image is not reading? Thank you. Did you just go... It printed out the file name before it even printed out this stuff. That should be fine. Alright, there's some sort of error when we try to set this equal. Some sort of value error. Oh my god, I've been going at this for an hour? Wow. It's 11. Alright. This is being more of a pain than I would have wished. What? What? Oh, here's the error. Pandas. Well, I tried using this, but let's try it again, I guess. Ha. Okay, so we want to use at. This is the same notation. Is it working? Oh my god. Why does it keep on making these columns? Now we're printing out some things. It's going really slow. That looks promising. I mean, I understand certain things being like do not exist. Guess I'm gonna go let it do its thing. I gotta go get another one of these Kool-Aid things. I don't understand. That does look promising. Unlike my math grade. Whoa. Ha ha! Ha ha! I hope there's more. Is this like live updating? Python might actually still be updating this. Let's see. All these unnames, man. It's killing me. Do we create something? It shouldn't create something if... I feel like at the stage where this feels like alcohol. I feel like I'm at the stage where I should go to sleep, but where this is like a little kid's like alcohol, just like drinking away all these problems. Well, apparently this takes a while, so I'm just going to cut through this to the other side. Uh-oh. Alright. So now that I know that we're not doing anything and that I want these things gone, delete selected call. Oh my god, beautiful. Then we go like this and then like through here and then boom, except I'm using shift and I have to click on each one and then I say delete selected column. Say goodbye, friend. Oh no, why is it printing it out like that? It's printing it out like it actually prints out. Where's my data view? If the sun don't shine on me today, and if the subways flood and bridges break, here, I have the entire numpy array. Why? Pay the rent. Is it your parents? Alright, we're turning exceptions back on. We're indenting that. And then we're going to... Why is it doing that? So when it actually prints it out... Also, why is Bernie not doing anything? Or burn? God. Numpy array values. Then print I am. Just gotta see the type. That should be good enough for my needs. There's no way that's a numpy array. Array has ellipses. This may seem very strange what I'm thinking right now, but I just got my homework back in calculus and I got a 75% on it. And so like, I was like, oh, I should make a new series of like, I'm failing calc class. Here's how I'm gonna fix it. I can't win in that class, I'm gonna die. It's terrible. Okay, so why? Can someone please tell me why this is actually printing out ellipses into my array? Okay, let's just go see. Numpy array saving with ellipses. Perfect, this is my problem. Oh. So it is because of that printing setting. I think we just import numpy as np. Doesn't like me doing that. How did an error break me out? Stop green light, go, everything that wouldn't seem like. They're just not worried about performance, but I really don't care. Yeah, cool. Alright, so if you want to be free, nice. How many pixels are there in a 1920 by 1080 times 3? Oh no. That's at like pretty much the highest res though. Is that higher than the number I set? That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hopefully. I feel like a bad coder whenever I do these things. Why is it DNE again? Excuse you. Oh, I don't think it's even saved that yet. This is not the best way to do this. Seriously though, like... Since... What is this space? Hello? Buddy? Okay. This isn't like going to kill my computer or anything, is it? Yeah, it's like 3.7 megabytes for a file, but that's actually not too big for a data file. Alright. This might take like the entire night to run. We have no idea. I think we're going to call that it for this part. If you watch this entire thing, good luck, man. Good luck. This is the more intimate side of how I suck. Why is this taking so long? It's just an image of... It's just a string of images. Wow, this really could actually take the whole night. And before doing that, alright, this is definitely not the best way of doing this. I'm retarded. Okay, let's fix this up real quick. We're going to copy this because it's helpful. It really is. And we do have to load it, but we're doing basically an extra step in the way, and that we really don't need to do. So here, check this out. If we do an import OS, if I can type, you know, at this point we have our image path right here. We load this in. Boom, our image is in here. We don't have to save this. We have what we need. We have the data. Right? Boom. There we go. That's the code. That's the code to load an image in. Right? And then let's just have something that prints. We're not saving to a CSV. No. Hi. If we just print this, please go by fast. JLL felt? What? Oh my, I never ran this code, and apparently something is wrong with sklearn. Me IRL. Yeah, boom. We are running through it. So here, we have the image data, we can link that up right away. I mean, it's the same exact thing as looping over that. So we ran through all those hurdles, all those loops to do that. So I think what we ultimately need is to find a way to sort of like live feed in the caption and the image, because now we have that. We have them both in like the same little container. So we gotta see if there's a way to, because typically you have very static data sets and things, so we might be able to do some things, hopefully. Otherwise, we literally do just have to run this data pre-processing step, and it's going to take a while. So hopefully we don't have to go through that, but we'll do that. Alright, so this is the new part where I explain everything that I just did, and without really seeing all the stumbles that I made and how late at night it is and how bad a programmer I am, basically here's what we got going here. It was like I just spent an hour and a half for like a few lines of code. The problem was I was trying to go to this data pre-processing stage where I added the numpy array into each CSV, which sort of broke the CSVs in a way. You have these unnamed things. That sort of worked. It just is going to take a really long time, because if you think about it, I did this calculation. If an image is 1920 by 1080, it has 2 million pixels, and then you have 3 layers of that RGB. you have 6 million pixels, so it has to create a numpy array of 6 million pixels. Now, most images are under that, obviously, but that's still possibly, definitely tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, if not millions of like numbers that it has to print out and add to the file. So that's what took this whole time. But this code will loop through and grab the image and put it into a numpy array. The real question I put up, and the thing I need to investigate next time, is can I actually like live feed in data to a machine learning algorithm? Because usually, like, when you do that, you're using like a pandas data frame, and you have everything in a data frame, and it's the exact same. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure if there's a way to keep on feeding it information while I'm getting it in at the same time. Otherwise, I'm going to have to run this code, which I think is pretty much working at this point, but it's slow because of the aforementioned many millions of data points. So that's sort of what I'm dealing with now. That is going to be for next time, because I have other things to do, like get 3 hours of sleep for work. So yeah, basically, Harshal, if you enjoyed this format more, let me know, and I'll just do this. And of course, the unlisted, me trying to stumble through this, will be up as an unlisted video. So next time, hopefully, we'll get into maybe some machine learning algorithms. I suspect that we might have a problem with that and have to go straight to deep learning, which is not necessarily an issue. Anyways, I'm going to be really sad when I don't get sleep, and that's it. Thanks for watching. I will be back soon with another video building off of what we just did. See you next time.